Well, my man MoneyBoy Trey in the building. He said, hit that like or we gon' fight. Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
Let me talk to the host. The host is MoneyBoy Trey. What's popping?
Will you interview with at MoneyBoy Trey?
Or MoneyBoy Trey is back. Where you been?
MoneyBoy. You see me in they chats because that's the circle that I associate with.
MoneyBoy said manhood is subjective. No, the fuck it's not.
It's that big 9-5 flow, man. Big wall dog. Big wall dog. That's cool. Just play the beat, bro. Don't
Hey, hallelujah. That's about everybody. We miss on the song a lot. Just make a man about it. This is called Tell Her Never Do. If you handle your business right, I'ma promote your ass. You bitch out and try to kite, I'ma come smoke your ass. The shit that I'm giving you, they drawing blood to get. The fix be running through because they love the shit. So don't come with that, no one wouldn't buy it. The shit was fool. Niggas try to rob me, nobody was coming through. Stitches, I can't have that. Bitches, I can't have that. Riches, you can have that. Just bring me my cash back. Look, it's all gravy with me, go ahead and shine. That's how you play it with me, you're big time. All I want is the G's with a trunk full of keys. A Benz on 20s, you got something you can lend me. Shit, boys ain't doing nothing for me for free. Can't put no trust in you boys, cause y'all be trying to run G. Cause I don't like dreaming about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that Bobby with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that Bobby with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Hey, now I'm on some shit again. You got haters running like Gilligan. Hundreds I'm considering, flexing for $1 million. Catch it, hater, I'm killing them. They stop, but I ain't feeling them. My jacket off appearing them. Some will say it's numerary, partners in vocifering. Juvenile is different. Look at what I did to them. Boys wearing Reeboks instead of Nikes and Timberlands. Bitch hitters, I be tipping them. My Mac 9, it be flipping them. Some of these haters is trying to run G, so I be gifting them. They will do the same to me. Boys ain't no family. Shit is all a game to me, but nobody gon' handle me. 400 degrees, toting guns, running with me. No wonder we need more money one could receive. Play, I wanna deal with this Christ. I'ma put it open in this life. Never should I fuck with me right. Why you keep ducking me shy? I'ma knock your head off. Boy, tryna get to your fuck, tryna play it off. You made the beat, pussy so wise, you scared. If you mind your fucking business, then your life would be spared. I can't see it. Pussy try to make me out a bitch, I can't be it. I had this motherfucker grow with hitters like Free Nick. You probably can save yourself, but you can't save your neighbors when my nine get to spinning around like a baseball player. Put on this potato on the end of my nine. Foolishness I entertain to keep these boys in line. Look, cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until them bitches know me. Magnolia head buster out that wild TC. I'm a young hitter. Look at what you done, hitter. You done made me mad. Now I'm gonna get my gun, hitter. Better watch your tongue, hitter. Cause I'm getting dumb, hitter. Kill one hitter to represent where I'm from, hitter. Three things you don't ever do. Fuck with a man, exchange or his mama. You do that, you want drama. Fuck with a big timer for sure. You gon' see I'm out you. Which one of you boys want me? I'ma keep it real with you. You say you the man, I know I'm the man, and I'm ready to deal with you. I'm prepared for the toe tagging. Keep my Reebok strapped tight with my key ball sagging. Now I done rocked a couple of keys, and I done flipped that 2 times. I know I'm in a drought, and they gonna pursue mine. I got bills to pay, I can't be playing with you jokers. These youngsters something else, now you bout it, they'll provoke you. You can't understand how a hitter my age can hit the streets like the bustin' with the 12 gauge. But I don't like to dream about making no cheese in the future. Wanna see my fucking pockets OG. Until then, I'ma be thugging high the project.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. How y'all doing? Thank you, Miss Rowe, for the 1,000 jewels.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
I got 3 videos, some wild little shit that happened, body cam and news stories, plus a girl who does Bible study, and as soon as she closes her Bible, she starts twerking. I just don't understand it, but whatever. But before I get into that, man, last night, OKC, Spurs, double overtime, great game. Tonight, Knicks down by 24 at one point in the fourth quarter, come back, overtime, win in overtime. It's going to be an incredible fucking series on both sides. And if you into DraftKings and shit of that nature and you bet it on the over for Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson, you won a shit ton of money because, yeah, they definitely went over like a motherfucker. But all right, y'all, that's all I got on the sports side. This is Sports Heaven tomorrow. Hopefully I get another good game between OKC. Two games, 2 days, 2 overtimes. No complaints. Okay, this one is called Mother. Wait a minute. This ain't the first goddamn story. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. This is not the first video. I knew that wasn't the first video. Hold on.
I'm the victim, remember?
Okay, this one is called DoorDash's driver's viral sexual assault claims backfire in court. So apparently, this white bitch done lied about her being sexually assaulted.
I'm the victim, remember? I'm the victim.
We don't see stories like this very often. A DoorDash driver who went viral claiming she was sexually assaulted on a delivery, only police say that's not what happened at all. And now she's the one facing felony charges, and a grand jury just made a major decision. So what really happened inside that house? And did she cross a line? We're on the case presented by...
What happened in that house is these hoes be lying. That's what happened.
Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
Where is Jesse?
Hey guys, real quick, I want to tell you about this app called Upside that gets you cash.
Shut up, Chris.
See,
where's Jesse?
This woman, the driver, on his couch, say to police when they order some food to be delivered by DoorDash, and a driver shows up to make a delivery. And according to police, when they get there, this is where things become very unique. Let's just say the front door of the house was open, and inside there was a man who was passed out on his couch, allegedly with his pants and underwear down. So this woman, the driver, Olivia Henderson, per police, does what probably no other delivery driver would do, you would think. She allegedly pulls out her phone and records the man. And then she goes a step further and puts that video on TikTok. And the story she tells, it is a very serious story.
3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver.
Hundreds of thousands of people viewed that TikTok, but according to the Oswego Police Department, that's not what happened. Police say the man was not a predator. He was unconscious, incapacitated by alcohol. He was drunk, according to police. And according to their investigation, no sexual assault occurred. So the investigation was not focused on him. The investigation was focused on the person who took a video of him, that DoorDash driver, Olivia Henderson. And Henderson was arrested in November. She was charged with 2 felonies, unlawful surveillance and dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image. Now this story just took a...
I don't think she should have been arrested for that shit. I just don't think she should have been arrested for it. It wasn't pornographic, and it was to cover her own ass, so couldn't nobody say she did anything in X, Y, and Z. I don't agree with her losing the job. Well, fuck it, losing the job and being arrested, because I'm sure she lost her job for it too.
Another major turn and got even more serious because on May 1st, a grand jury indicted Henderson, finding probable cause that she committed felonies, and she appeared in court that same day. And you can see that we have video of her walking into that courtroom courtesy of WSYR TV. Now, she's pleaded not guilty to these 2 felonies that she faces, but this case is not going away anytime soon, it seems.
Great elephant story, Glib. Great elephant story. What you say? How the DoorDash person end up in? Well, for recording, she recorded dude who had his pants down and was drunk sleep, and yeah, man, they said they got her for voyeurism.
Because if she's convicted, she is looking at up to 8 years in prison for what she allegedly did. So the big question that is at the center of this is an obvious one. What really happened that night? Was she a victim who was fighting back, or did she cross a major legal line by recording an unconscious man, allegedly, and putting him on the internet as he lay inside his own home? Now, according to the Oswego Police Department, this happened back on October 12th, 2025. So this has been going on for a while. And Olivia Henderson was working as a DoorDash driver in Oswego, New York, which is north of Syracuse. It's right on Lake Ontario. And according to police,
I hate when they leave my shit at the door. I actually complain because I have it on the instructions. Meet me at the door. Hand it to me. So if you put my shit on the ground, your ass didn't follow instructions, and I'm going to note that on your profile. Because I see them motherfuckers, and I go outside and meet them anyway, so they ain't got to come up all the way to the door. I just meet them outside, in front of the house. So there's no excuse. If I happen to miss, there's no excuse that my food should be on the motherfucking ground. Because I'm normally on top of the delivery because I be hungry.
When she arrived at the home of this male customer, he was, quote, incapacitated and unconscious on his couch due to alcohol consumption. And I mentioned she posted a video of him on TikTok, which reportedly went viral, and she continued to post with one of her videos reportedly totaling, get this, 30 million views. In her original video, which she said TikTok kept removing, she claimed the customer had intentionally exposed himself to her. And she said she was a victim of a sexual assault.
The nigga was passed out drunk, but he intentionally exposed himself to you. See, you full of shit. I was on your side saying that you shouldn't be arrested, but you gonna tell that goddamn lie?
Assault. I mean, these are very serious allegations, and they're very concerning allegations that a police department would need to investigate fully. Now, Henderson went on to allegedly say that she reported everything to DoorDash, and the customer was banned. Then, according to her TikTok videos, DoorDash deactivated her account.
3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my 3rd time posting this because
to be a victim of sexual assault, that means he would have had to touch you somehow unwillingly, and you have a video of this man passed the fuck out. So how are you a victim of sexual assault?
TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes. I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me. which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back.
And she said her only justice
Go to Uber.
was exposing the man she claims assaulted her online.
No, I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is.
So I guess she's considering the assault kind of like, I guess, a guy that would be playing with himself in public, maybe. I guess that's how she was assaulted, because she had to witness him with his pants down, even though I don't think his penis was showing.
Or where he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like, what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down? Why am
If he have a job, bitch, he had some money. He had enough money to order DoorDash.
I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim.
And Henderson was right.
These hoes be lying.
Police were not helping her. They were actually focusing on her. On October 16th, 2025, DoorDash posted its own statement on TikTok. It said, quote, "We've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience sexual assault, harassment, or abuse, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it, full stop. We take these reports incredibly seriously and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe, and that is exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact."
Thank you, Glib. He passed out. Why in the fuck is you going in and recording and all that shit? Yeah, you seen from the video what the fuck it was. If the dough crack, slide the food in there and keep it pushing. She wanted to make it a viral TikTok story, and TikTok said no.
Contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. That is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along with the customers while we investigate. We've also ensured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know these are sensitive situations, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experience something concerning, come to us.
So, bitch, they paid you all your money and they just said you fired. But they gave you all your money just because you was viral. If you hadn't been viral, you wouldn't have gotten all your earnings. But they said, you know what? Just cause we're going to pay you the rest of your money, but hit the road, bitch. Don't come back.
Here to listen, act, and support. Now, the man depicted in the video cooperated with investigators and provided a statement. Police determined that he was unconscious at the time and he was not capable of any intentional act. The statement goes on to say, quote, "The video along with the subsequent..."
So that's why she's trying to say this. So exactly. So it's like she's saying she caught him jacking off or whatever, and so she was assaulted. But she acting like he did it on purpose. The nigga was passed the fuck out. He was drunk.
And he was not capable of any intentional act. The statement goes on to say, quote, "The video along with the subsequent investigation indicates that the male was incapacitated and unconscious on his couch due to alcohol consumption. The video was taken from the exterior of the male's residence. The DoorDash driver subsequently posted the video to social..." So
she didn't even go inside. She was outside when she took the video, but she talking about she was sexually assaulted.
Social media, where it drew significant attention. It was further discovered that the DoorDash driver had made claims of being sexually assaulted during this incident. The investigation by the Oswego Police Department determined that no sexual assault occurred. The male depicted in the video cooperated with police and provided a statement, end quote. And that is a blistering response to very disturbing allegations that were made.
These hoes be lying, but I guarantee it, she is trying to say because he was passed out and his penis was exposed and she saw it through the crack in the door that she was sexually assaulted. A bit too much hyperbole, but sexually assaulted, it's just a serious allegation like this.
allegedly by Olivia Henderson. Then we go a month later, November 10th, 2025. Weeks
You should have lost your job then. Bitch, you lied.
after her videos went viral, Henderson was arrested. She was charged with 2 Class E felonies, second-degree unlawful surveillance and first-degree dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image. And then, of course, she was indicted. She pleaded not guilty, and that is where we are today. Henderson is due back in court on June 5th. 2026.
Joining us now once again to talk about what is really just a bizarre case. Paul Townsend, criminal defense attorney. Good to see you here on Law and Crime. So she has been indicted now in this case. What do you make of where we are at this point?
Yeah, Olivia Henderson has been indicted in upstate New York. There's two charges that she's been indicted for: the unlawful surveillance in the second degree, as well as the dissemination of unlawful surveillance images.
She's a peeping Tom.
These are both E felonies. They're relatively low. She's released on her own recognizance. But it is kind of interesting the way this case has developed, because as we know, she was working as a DoorDash driver. She gets an order. The order says, please leave whatever it is at the front door. She goes up, and it's just, the front door is basically open, and there's a glass door, and she sees, the quote unquote victim inebriated on a couch in a state of undress. And rather than just leave.
Question. You seem to have a pretty dark sense of humor. What is your take on the Kevin Hart roast? I had an interesting conversation about that earlier. I did not know black people were this upset. The black niggas is upset. I don't understand why this what happened to. I think people need to go back and compare Tom Brady's roast. But yeah. What are your thoughts on it? I think everything was fucking funny to me. This is one thing I didn't laugh at, and it was the George Floyd joke, and not because it was George Floyd, because it just wasn't funny. Like, it had been funny, I'd laugh at George Floyd. I'd laugh at anybody if it's funny. The fuck? It just is what it is. I thoroughly enjoyed the 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Leave the DoorDash order there and leave and think to herself, wow, that was really unpleasant and uncomfortable. She records him. And I think what really gets her in trouble is not the fact that she recorded him, although that technically would be the unlawful surveillance in the second degree. What she does is she uploads it to TikTok, and it becomes 30 million hits. It goes viral on social media, and at that point, it really starts to.
But I told my wife, who was watching Umar speak, now she they're paid to sit there, and that's why they laugh. Well, now that ain't why they laugh. They laugh because the shit is funny. Like, if it's not funny, it's not gonna be. It was a couple of jokes that some people in the audience didn't find funny. It didn't hit, and they did the gas, but there was others that laughed. But yeah, they definitely are paid to come on the thing. They paid to talk shit about each other, all of them. But you should watch it, Glear. If you ever need, I did not know I needed that in my life yesterday until I was watching that motherfucker. Like, that took over my life for about 5 hours, because it's 2 hours and 40 minutes, but it's a whole bunch of commercials, and I had to keep stopping, fucking with Baby Petty and shit. But I did not know I needed that much laughter in my life until I watched it, John.
The snowball starts rolling down the mountain, and that's where she loses control of this. She initially attempts to frame herself as the victim, notifying the police that he had somehow sexually harassed her by being passed out.
What's going on, Pretty Bitty?
But ultimately, as we see, she's the one.
I don't see why the George Floyd one was wrong. Like I'm saying, if the George Floyd one is wrong, but they talked about Pete Davidson's dad being killed in 9/11 all night. I forgot about that one when I was on Rim's show. They made fun of him being a Jew, and they talked about his dead daddy all night. They talked about Kevin Hart dead crackhead dad all night. So why is George Floyd off limits? If you can make it funny. It wasn't funny to me, but if you can make it funny, I'll laugh. It just didn't land.
Gets arrested, she's the one who gets indicted, and now I think largely because of the decisions that she made, she's facing real legal issues.
She certainly is. And I think of like the view count. I mean, it was 30 million views before it was removed. And that is insane, just an amount of reach there on social media. In the eyes of the law and what she's accused of and like the crimes that she could be convicted of if this were to go to trial, does the fact that
I think Cheryl Underwood said it best when she said, "These are jokes. We're not sensitive. This is what comedy was designed for, and we can talk shit about each other and still respect each other." She summed it up perfectly.
it went viral like that play into whether or not she could be guilty of either of these charges?
So it's a great question because the answer
Melissa, that comedy is based off real life situations. You make it funny. Everything literally is a joke. Don't you know the nigga that play too much? It's some people that can make a joke about anything. Everything is funny. It's life. It's subjective. Now I get it. Everybody's not gonna laugh at the same jokes, but you can find humor in almost anything, including dark humor sometimes.
it's kind of both yes and no.
Yeah.
Technically, under the law, in a
Good evening,
emotionless
Candy.
and rational state of the penal law of New York State, the answer is no. It doesn't matter if it's
I wish I could watch that motherfucker with y'all. Y'all see what they did to me when I did the Diddy documentary, but I wish we could watch the Kevin Hart shit together. It would be a rip roaring good time. We need a Discord or something. A Rumble, perhaps. OnlyFans will not let me verify myself, but I think you can stream shit like that over there without getting copyrights.
view, 1 million views, 30 million, 100 million. The act of what she did is what constitutes the crime. But we know that human beings are not always 100% rational.
Schuler is definitely crazy. I hadn't seen his take on it, but I like Schuler. He got the old school fade. I don't want to hear that man had that fuck ass white boy would have told that joke at a Klan rally, it would have hit. Maybe to them, but it wasn't funny to me. Like I said, and I laughed at everything that was said except for that one. And it wasn't even that I actually had an argument about why people offended it. George Floyd is in hell. Like Kevin Hart's dad was in hell in that same joke, and nobody was offended by that. It's just, I don't, and I said, we just keep it real. If there's a heaven and a hell, why everybody talking about they motherfucking people in heaven? So hell ain't got nobody in it. It's just empty. It exists, but it's empty as fuck because everybody in heaven. All right, cool.
Creatures, we are emotional creatures. And so it is impossible to completely divorce the actions of what she did from.
It was a long, convoluted joke because the joke was about Kevin Hart's dad, but then at the end, he just threw George Floyd in there. He said Kevin Hart and George Floyd are looking up at us something. So George Floyd was just thrown in there, but the entirety of the joke was about Kevin Hart's dad. And I repeat, they made fun of Pete Davidson's dead daddy all night long. Talking about if he was alive, he would be twisting under the rubble of the 9/11 shit. His daddy died in 9/11. And they made fun of that. And it just is, but niggas know what they know what they sign up for, roast, and all those people are friends. They made fun of a nigga cancer. Hell, Kevin Hart told The Rock he looked like he got cancer. No, he didn't. He might take it back. He told The Rock he looked like he got AIDS. Like the full blown. He said not Magic Johnson, but full blown. He like, I'm just saying. It was some harsh shit said by everybody. It was some harsh shit said by everybody, and I laughed at all of it. I did.
The fact that 30 million people.
I laughed at the Lizzo jokes. I laughed when Lizzo told jokes. I laughed at the Draymond Green jokes that he made. I laughed when everybody made fun of Draymond Green's name.
this guy, and the public shame, ridicule, humiliation that he felt, being compounded by just the sheer volume.
Nobody fucked with Regina Hall, really. They gave her, for some reason, Regina Hall got a motherfucking pass. Nobody said anything about her at all. She came up there and cracked on Kevin and a few people, but nobody said anything about Regina Hall. She must have had her security on stage or something with her. Her husband must be Will Smith. Niggas wasn't trying to get smacked.
Of hits that this got on TikTok. So
Kevin came up there and said, all these bitches is lonely and they sit in their mansions eating ice cream and microwavable Hot Pockets.
technically, no, the amount of hits won't make a difference. But if you're a juror sitting and listening to this case, and you hear that this wasn't just, shared between her friends and 5 people laughed at this poor guy, you hear that 30 million people were exposed to this. It creates a reaction in a reasonable person or a reasonable juror that is going to really make it more likely that she is going to get convicted. And the national press that this case has received is also going to make it more likely that she's going to suffer consequences for this.
I mean, you just think of this guy and it's like, he just wakes up, I'm sure. And it's like, you just thought you ordered DoorDash, certainly something happened that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had some old shit that he just say that moment, but it was still funny. Like even Kevin Hart, like he said he was so small he could get lynched from a bonsai tree. That's funny. Because a bonsai tree is small and it would fit Kevin. And that shit was funny. Maybe I shouldn't have laughed, but I did. I wasn't taken aback when I first heard it. I was like, bonsai tree, that's funny. He probably should have said hanged instead of lynched. But even when he said lynched, I was caught up on bonsai tree and how short Kevin Hart was.
That maybe you're not proud of, but then it's like, you find out 30 million people and then it's a police investigation. And then, we don't know his name, his identity is not out there, but, I didn't see the video, but if somebody did and they.
Umar Johnson was pissed though. He is upset at all you coon niggas that thought this shit was funny.
Recognize them. You just think of like the implications of this. And I'm sure there's a civil side to this story as well. Part of this story like made me think back to journalism school when you learn, when it comes to like photographing, a crime scene or something of like what your right to privacy is. Like, and if you see something, when you go to that crime scene tape, that's what we're taught and all of that. In eyes of the law, and in this case, if he's inside his house, like what is his right to privacy in a case like this where he's being recorded?
So inside his house, he has what the law terms a reasonable expectation of privacy. Now, in most circumstances, that applies to law enforcement's actions. Law enforcement can't conduct a search without a warrant of his house. They can't enter his house without permission or without a warrant. But there are certain parts of the penal code that protect people's privacy in general, whether they're in their house or whether they're in any other place where they would have a reasonable expectation of privacy. And unlawful surveillance in the second degree, which is what Ms. Henderson has been charged with, really prevents somebody from, for their own amusement, entertainment, or for the purpose of just degrading somebody, recording them in either a state of undress or in some kind of sexually gratuitous way. So the fact that it's in the house, I think, really just kind of solidifies who's kind of in the wrong in this situation.
Yeah, Tony.
It's really, a shame for this guy.
I laughed at that too. They're just ninjas fighting on the plane. Yeah, it was all about the delivery. It was all about the fucking delivery. That was hilarious too.
Now has to go through all of this. Who has to testify in front of a grand jury who, if she decides that she wants to exercise a right to a trial, he's going to have to take the stand in a public trial and talk about this. And then his identity is going to be out for the world because the case will get more media coverage. So it really is a shame how this has really kind of turned this poor guy's life upside down. And his privacy has really been invaded, for no other reason than he was drunk on his own couch. And
dude was like, I wasn't gonna get Lizzo, but she told me up. I don't remember what he said, but he said, "Knife flute, you fat fucking bitch." I don't remember what the joke was he said before that one, but the nice fucking flute, you fat fucking bitch, that took me out.
Specifically left instructions not to ring the doorbell, not to come inside, but to just leave the package at the front door. And had that been done.
And then whatever he said about Lizzo, a daily struggle or something is what she say when she see steps. I gotta rewatch that shit.
We would be sitting here talking about it.
How important is that? Because obviously anybody who orders DoorDash, like you can tell, like I hate when people ring my doorbell. So it's like mine says, like, please don't ring the doorbell, just leave it there, take a picture. Like the fact that you have in writing, if you're a prosecutor, of like your job is to leave the food right at the door, don't go inside. As opposed to if he had said, please come inside, lay it like right here, even if you didn't, like how much does just that probably sentence that he has on his DoorDash account impact potentially what her defense could be if this were to go to trial?
It certainly hampers her ability to put a defense together, because the idea would be essentially that she could potentially try and finagle some argument that in the absence of any kind of explicit instructions, she wasn't sure if she should ring his doorbell, if she should, kind of peer in to see if he's in there. But since we have these explicit instructions, basically saying, you don't need to come in, you don't need to ring the doorbell, you don't need to wait for me, you don't need to have any personal contact, all you have to do is just drop the package off at the front door and you're done. It really kind of solidifies that what she did was not in any way within the scope of any acceptable work-related function. Not that ever recording through a glass door would be
them damn white women.
A normal thing for a DoorDash person to do, but you could imagine a situation where if there were no instructions, somebody coming up and a door is open, the DoorDash person might, knock on the door, ring the doorbell, look inside, see if the person's there so they can personally hand it to them. But in this particular case, he made it clear, you don't need to do any of that, just put it down and go away.
And looking at the statement that police had put out at the time of her arrest, and it was, quote, it was further discovered that the DoorDash driver had made claims of being sexually assaulted during this incident. The investigation by the Oswego Police Department determined that no sexual assault occurred. If she made those allegations, and I know she did publicly make those allegations, at least she also filed a police report. Does that pigeonhole her in? Like if you're a defense attorney and if you do want to take this to trial, that you kind of have to go with that account that she gave back then as what her defense potentially could be?
I don't know if it necessarily pigeonholes you. It's certainly going to be difficult to raise that as a viable defense given the reaction of the police department. If she were, for her to make that argument, she would essentially have to take the stand to say, I felt sexually harassed by the way that he was when I went up there, which is going to be a difficult thing to claim if he's passed out on the couch in his own home and doesn't have any personal interaction with her whatsoever. Claiming sexual harassment just by virtue of somebody sleeping on a couch is a tough sell, I think, on a good day. But it's not necessarily something that I think she's going to be required to do. I think she's going to the extent that she wants to take this to trial, and I really don't think this case is going to wind up in a trial. I think it's going to ultimately be kind of maybe reduced to something, non-criminal and worked out with, some sort of either probation or community service, something like that. But I think it's going to be, the defense would have to be, that this wasn't done for entertainment or profit. But I think that's a hard sell, and she put it on TikTok.
Yeah, and it's a very hard sell. And to your point, like, yeah, if it doesn't go to trial, but then I also think of like a civil side of it, like could be a problem for her considering how many people saw that video. Like, how does that part of it kind of get involved? Where it's like, okay, so here's the criminal part of it. Maybe she does plea out, and it's ends up being something non-criminal, unless if you're this victim, 30 million people saw that video. Who knows what type of impact it had on his life, because, we don't know his identity at this point. Like, how is that part kind of quantified and understanding like what the impact really was on his life, but also knowing like as a DoorDash driver, she's probably not someone who has like a ton of money at 23 years old.
Right. And that's really kind of the rate limiting factor in a case like this. So when you have a situation where, somebody is victimized, if she pleads guilty to anything, it will very likely make proving a civil case very easy. If she has to go on the record in a criminal court, raise her hand, swear to tell the truth, and admit to any facet of what's going on here, a civil case for infliction of emotional distress, invasion of privacy, unauthorized use of his likeness, all of that is probably fairly easy to prove. The question is, what are you going to recover? And sometimes people want to start a lawsuit just based on the principle, this happened to me. This person needs to know that that's not okay. And I'm fine with just having, basically a civil judgment against this person, realizing that they have no money and I'm never going to see a red cent from it. But I want the principle of this to be upheld. But a lot of lawyers are going to probably shy away from this and say, suing somebody who just got fired from a DoorDash job, like I'm not going to make any money off this.
Yeah, no, that's also a really good point. I just wonder for you also as a criminal defense attorney, I mean, social media is still relatively new. The idea of going viral is something relatively new. I feel like TikTok has the ability to go viral in ways that like other social media platforms don't have, just with how quick the algorithm operates. Like, how common are cases like this? Doesn't seem like we see it that often, but just have you ever seen anything like this?
So cases specifically like this, where somebody films somebody in a state of undress, they're not too common. But I will say we are seeing a rise in the use of social media with respect to criminal prosecutions. I've had a number of clients that have taken photographs of themselves holding guns, holding drugs, and putting it on their social media, and that allows law enforcement to then get a warrant for that person's home if the photo is clearly taken in their house, and they can be arrested because probable cause can be established by photos that they put on social media or videos that they upload of people doing acts that are prohibited by the penal law. That can be used as evidence against somebody. So I tell all of my clients, you have to be very careful about what you put on social media, because anything that you put out publicly can be used if it constitutes evidence of a crime. And you have to be very cognizant that once something is out on the internet, it's out there forever. So any statements that you make, any videos or photos that you publish, you have to be comfortable that you are not going to be sitting around 6 months, 2 years, 5 years later and see yourself on the business end of a criminal prosecution because you decided that something would be funny or cool and you thought it was just going to be for your friends. It gets out.
Yeah, and in a completely different situation, just a side comment, like ChatGPT is the one I feel like I've seen a lot of cases of recently of people literally asking the worst question I'm sure a criminal defense attorney would want to see their client ask. Not what we're dealing with in this one. This one is certainly in a league of its own, at least at this point. Paul Townsend, criminal defense attorney. Always great to have you here on Law and Crime. Thanks for talking about this case with us.
Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
That will do it for On the Case, presented by Law and Crime. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify, and you can also find our episodes streaming on Peacock. I'm Chris Stewart. See you next time.
Walk out all the way. Lay on the ground. Lay on the ground.
Lay on the ground.
Lay on the ground, bitch ass. Ma'am, stop. Put your hands behind.
On January 14th, 2026, a mother calls 911 requesting help with her son who is refusing to get out of her car so she can go to work. However, the situation takes...
Imagine your mama talking to you like that, bitch ass nigga. That wouldn't be my mama no more. I'm just saying, that would be the day I ain't got no mama no more. You don't exist to me.
It's a dangerous turn when she calls back minutes later claiming he is now armed with a weapon, forcing officers to respond to the scene with their service weapons drawn. Let's listen to the 911 calls that set this entire incident in motion.
Palm Beach 911, what's the location of your emergency?
Can I please have the police escorter?
What street is this, a house or an apartment?
A house. Because I'm not going to keep being late for work.
What's going on there?
My son was in my car last night, and he would not close my door, and I have to go to work.
Okay, so he's inside the car?
He's standing where I can't move my car.
How old is your son?
He's 19. I'm dead ass serious. Because I can't keep being late. You made me late the other morning. Bro, send my mother out.
Okay,
Excuse me, would you call?
Yes, ma'am. I have to call in for service. Can you tell me what he's wearing?
He's wearing a black hoodie and some blue pants.
Okay, are any weapons involved?
Huh?
Any weapons involved?
No weapons involved.
And it hasn't gotten physical at all, right?
Well, it's going to get physical because he's standing in my face, and I need to go. I'm not going back in the house. I'm not going back in the house. What did you say?
What's your first and last name?
My first.
Are there any weapons? No, there are no weapons. Is it physical? No, but it's finna get physical because he won't get out my face. And you heard him saying, I've been knocking on the door all night. He slept in the car because he had knocked on the door all night and she wouldn't let him the fuck in.
He's supposed to leave.
All right, what's your phone number? Okay, what's his first and last name? No, his. All right, I have to call in for service. We're going to get somebody over there as soon as possible, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
West Palm Beach 911. What is the address of your emergency?
Yes, he has a gun on him. He just pulled out a gun on me.
Where are you located? Who is the person?
Yes. Dead ass serious. Your ass gonna get slammed and everything. Dead ass serious. 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 Hello, ma'am. Could you please stop?
And you hear him saying, "Are you serious? Did you really just call the police and lie on me and say I pulled a gun on you?" These hoes be lying.
Who is the person?
My son.
What is your son's name? Okay, and where's the gun now?
Right his motherfucking hand, so hurry up and motherfucker come. And he would not let me close my door of my car to leave. You need to send the police as soon as possible. Yeah,
Okay, where is he now?
Standing behind my car. I'm going to standing where my door is so I won't shut my car.
You can stay on the phone until officers arrive there. It's currently en route to you.
Thank you.
So what happened that he pulled the gun on you?
Because he said he was outside all night. He broke it. He was inside of my car, and I have it on footage. Here's the police right here. Hello, hey. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Lay the fuck on the ground, boy. Lay on the ground, bitch ass.
Walk out. Walk out. Walk out.
Boy, ain't nothing like a mother's love, huh?
Walk out all the way.
Nah, bitch ass.
Lay on the ground. Lay on the ground.
Lay on the ground. Lay on the ground, bitch ass.
Ma'am, stop. Stop. Put your hands behind your back.
Nah. That's my son. I wanted you all to come so he could leave me the fuck alone. He don't got a gun. I wanted y'all to come to teach you. He don't got no gun.
Why would you say that on 911 on a recorded line?
That's crazy. Bro, what the fuck, bro? I don't That's what you get for being disrespectful. Bro, what the fuck?
Hands behind your back.
That's what you get for being motherfucking disrespectful. You was reaching in your pocket, so bitch, I didn't know what you had.
2 detained code 4 slowing anybody else down with traffic.
You bitch ass. What's that? That shit aggravating.
Sit down.
Tired of his ass. You need to get him from around my house, man.
Sit down. You have to
She literally just admitted that she lied on him. Then went right back into a lie talking about you was reaching into your pocket. I don't know what you had. But he ain't got no weapon though, officer. Yeah, she definitely gonna be late for work now. Well, y'all know it wouldn't be a MoneyBoy Trey live without the MoneyBoy Trey drop. Since I did just happen to stop it right here.
Damn, look at them titties.
You'd have to evict him.
I don't want him in my house. Okay. I don't want him in my house, ma'am. I don't want him. I'm dead serious. Yeah, I got you. Ready? What? I don't want him in my house.
And she just gonna keep saying dead. Like these motherfuckers have the same language no matter where they at.
Yep.
Don't want him in my house. At all. That's what the fuck you. Bro, I'm so motherfucking mad.
He's gonna take the caller purposely said yes.
Man, stop coming at my house. I'm tired of your you undercover punk. Tired of you punk ass.
Oh, wow. So she hates her gay son. Wow. I'm speechless. Just wow. Just this child came out of her womb. And she is just, we ain't heard him disrespect her nan time in the 911 call. Us since the police have pulled guns out on him and made him lay on the ground. We hadn't heard one disrespectful comment from this young man. This again, this wouldn't be my mama no more.
In my fucking house.
Yep.
Don't want him in my house.
They're doing something.
At all. That's what the fuck you. Bro, I'm so motherfucking mad.
He's gonna take the caller purposely said yes.
Man, stop coming at my house.
He didn't.
I'm tired of your gay ass. You undercover punk. Tired of you punk ass. What's going on? I'm tired of him. He's disrespectful. I don't want him in my house, sir. Okay. I don't even yell like this. I'm tired of him.
I got her.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Who believe this woman don't yell like this on the regular?
I'm also probably going to take her for abuse of 911. I'm lying on the
Man, sir, I'm so motherfucking mad.
Okay. He's in that car. Let's put her in a car.
This needs to happen more often. That woman that lied on Stephon Diggs, her ass need to be going in cuffs too. These hoes have to stop lying on niggas, using the system and getting away with it. She wanted the police to pull up with guns drawn on her son. And we still don't know what this nigga did that bad. For her to say, hey, come guns blazing. I want him to see. As a black woman, as a black mother, she knew the type of response that they would do with her black son, and she wanted to prove him that listen. She used the white men to prove a lesson to her son, who she's now emasculating in front of said white men.
Now.
Come get in the car for.
You're going to jail.
For what?
For lying on a recorded line. You did. As soon as I walked up, you said, and he didn't have a gun.
I ain't gonna lie though, her ratchet ass is thick. I'm not gonna hold you. She ratchet, she's despicable, but she thick. She got some big ass titties, and it appears she got a fat ass. But other than that, she's despicable.
He didn't have a gun. I just said it to y'all. You did. As soon as I walked.
Come get in the car for.
Oh yeah. Other than the rest, if she had to did this to her son, she could have got it.
Because you're going to jail.
If she'd do that to her son, I don't stand no chance.
For what? For lying on a recorded line. You did. As soon as I walked up, you said, and he didn't have.
You said I didn't lie. That's what I'm saying. You just admitted you lied when you said he ain't had no gun. I just wanted to prove a point. I didn't lie. Yes, you did, ma'am.
Because you're going to jail.
For what?
For lying on a recorded line. You did. As soon as I walked up, you said, and he didn't have a gun. He didn't have a gun. I just said it so y'all get.
Yeah, she realized she fucked up. That's why she said you was reaching in your pocket. I ain't know what you had, but you clearly said he had a gun on you. Not you thought. You said he pulled a gun on you. So if he reached in his pocket, he was fumbling in his pocket, and nothing came out, you can't therefore say he got a gun on me.
Here, quick. That's exactly what you said.
No, he didn't. No,
go. It's on my camera. It doesn't matter.
Man, bro, what the bro? I know bro, this was
Taser and possibly resisting. She needs to be hit with every charge. That nipple about to snip out. I'm here for it.
We're not doing that.
Which car we going, Nico?
Well, I'm like Glib. You definitely gonna be late for work now. Maybe by a couple days.
That shit got me so mad. Bro, this little boy so disrespectful. I would never do nothing for him again. I would never do nothing for him again. I would never do nothing for him again. I swear I'm too much of a good parent. I'm so mad.
All right, man, we can't tell you a good parent. You just call him an undercover punk and all types of other shit. And you know she ghetto by her tattoo right there that you can barely see.
I would never do nothing for him again. I swear I'm too
Good parent where?
much of a good parent. I'm so mad. This little boy finna make me go to fucking jail because it was in my car. Acting crazy.
And you finna make yourself go to jail because you called back and said he had a gun. Your first call was fine. It still would have been a civil dispute. You would have been able to go on about your day. And apparently he was locked out. He wouldn't have been able to get inside that motherfucker no way. And you could have went on, but no. Instead of waiting for the police that you already called, you called back and offered a lie. And it's his fault you going to jail? No accountability, man. No accountability whatsoever. You get an F for being a mother, man. You fail.
Leave this little boy!
Is she kicking the floorboards? What is wrong with this bitch? They got the SWAT team out there.
Are you trying to go there? Oh, I would just go that way and yeah.
Put the window up.
Listen.
I do a lot for him.
Are you gonna listen or are you gonna keep?
I'm gonna listen.
Okay, you're screaming and everything. It's not helping.
I know.
It's not gonna change anything. Okay.
I know.
Right now, let us figure it out. Right now, you're just here. You're not under arrest yet. Okay, you're just here in the car.
No, because I didn't want y'all to kill my son. I didn't know what he had.
We get that. We get that.
I didn't want y'all to kill him, so I said no. I just said that. But I wasn't lying. I did feel like he had a gun.
Okay, I just pulled up.
I didn't want y'all to kill my son.
Okay,
That's my son at the end of the day.
I get you. I just pulled up. I don't know what
she said. Oh yeah, you going to jail for lying because when y'all.
That's my son at the end of the day. You just called him a undercover punk and said that you weren't going to do nothing else for him. Now you saying that's my son at the end of the day? What the fuck?
Put the gun out. When they put the gun out, I said this. I said, no, he didn't have a gun. I just said, I didn't want y'all to come in front of me and it be my fault.
Okay.
But he was acting crazy and said he going to burn me. If you going to burn me, that means you got a gun.
Okay, we're just try to relax right now. We're figuring everything out. You're just in the back of my car, so that way you guys are separated. That's it.
Well, I hate him, bro.
Okay.
I swear to
Does he live here?
I do so much for him. You don't understand.
Listen,
You don't disrespect your fucking mom.
you're gonna have to stop fucking screaming, okay?
Do you disrespect your mom? What would your mama did?
Absolutely not.
You ain't what would your mama did? Been upset, right?
I would never.
As a parent.
Okay.
Bro, I'm a good parent.
Okay.
You don't understand
I'm
that.
trying to help you through this. Does he live here with you?
Yes, he
Okay,
do.
so all you have to do, go to the courthouse and get him evicted.
But why do you gotta disrespect me though, bro? Why?
That's decision.
Bro, you don't say that.
Okay, I agree with whatever you're saying, but that I can't change that. So I'm trying to give you the ways to get him out of here. You can't forcefully remove
She
him.
gotta go through this, bro. He should have just left. Get off my car. Get off my car. You disrespecting your mama? Bro, you don't do that. I'm too good to him. You don't disrespect me. I'm too good to you. You don't do that shit, man. This little boy so disrespectful, bro. Bro, you don't disrespect
How old
me.
is he?
How
old
you
is he?
19. You don't
Okay,
disrespect
he's
me.
an adult. You got to get him evicted, though.
I mean, if there was any candidate ever for mamas who need to be disrespected, it's this bitch right here. Nothing she has said or done in this moment screams motherly love. Nothing.
It's the only way, because we can't forcefully remove him.
It's not that. I was outside in my car.
Okay, but I'm just saying that if you want
And
this
y'all
to
act like
stop,
it's normal. Like, bro, you don't disrespect your mama.
look, we can't force people to act how they want to act. Do we agree? No, I'm with you on that. I would never disrespect my mom, but truth of the matter is, I guess he's disrespectful to you, right? And to avoid this from happening, you need to get him evicted. You coming over here to get clothes from your house?
Yeah, I just want to get some clothes and leave, sir. That's it. I don't even.
So how did the issue start with your mom?
My mom. She my mom. So yeah, she just hurt. But
what were you fighting about?
It was no fight. So it was just an argument. Like it wasn't even an argument. I just said.
You put hands on her?
No,
She put hands on you?
No, nobody ever got hurt, sir.
Okay. So
she don't even need to be.
So she just wanted you to leave?
She just wanted me to leave, but I just wanted to get some clothes. That's it, sir.
Okay. Where do you stay at when you're not here?
I live here, like literally live here.
Okay.
She's so good to him. This nigga couldn't even get clothes. He knocked on the door all night and couldn't get clothes. But the issue is that he may be homosexual. That's the issue there. She is upset with her son because of his sexual preference.
Just give me some. Just sit right here.
Yeah.
Sit right here.
Well, no, what I was going to say is, sir, nobody need to be going to jail, sir.
Okay. Well, your mom abused 911. She lied to us. We could have shot you, dude.
You could have shot us? You should have shot us?
She said you had a gun, dude.
No, listen.
You were good. You cooperated, but I'm saying, like, she's lying to 911 and escalating calls.
No, I don't. Sir,
so that's against the law, dude. You can't do that.
She don't need to go to jail, though, sir. Please. Right.
And this nigga still trying to take up for his mama, who just damn near got him killed by the motherfucking police.
She was just mad, talking crazy.
I'm saying, I'm still pointing out, he has not cussed this woman out or done. if he disrespectful, he showed know not to do it in front of these people, and he didn't do it on the 911 calls. What did he do that was so disrespectful that he got all the manners in the world right now, and he telling them not to take your black ass to jail?
That's it, sir. How you doing? How you doing?
Now, Melissa, if she found him with a boy in the house, I can see her upsetness and putting him out, but then let the nigga get his clothes so he won't keep coming back. But he say he live there, so that can't be the issue neither. He said he live there.
I don't know if he explained to you the whole reason that we're here and why you got put in handcuffs is if she called on 911 and said that you had a gun, you pointed it at her, all types of other stuff. So
you can see I don't got a gun.
We're just gonna. I understand, but I mean you got a hoodie on, so we didn't know initially. That's why we approach it like that.
I totally cool.
We're gonna make sure you don't have any warrants. I'm gonna take in handcuffs and I'm gonna ask you what happened. Okay?
Listen,
I just don't want you to say anything that's gonna incriminate yourself. So just we just want to make sure that you're not wanted for anything. Nothing happened.
All right, you can check me.
It was just verbal. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I got you.
It don't need to be this serious.
The current tables.
Literally, first thing out of her mouth is after we put him. She
It was in the notes.
She waited until we called him out.
Yeah, every moment.
She waited till we laid him out on the ground, cuffed him, and then she was like cursing at him and shit like that. That's what she did.
It was in the notes.
And she said on my camera, he didn't have a gun. He didn't have a gun. I just said that to get y'all here quicker. Literally verbatim, like on camera. Thank you for being so cooperative with that. I'm glad you understand.
Yeah, it's all right. I totally appreciate it.
So you stay here.
Yeah, I live here.
You just came in to get your stuff. What are you guys arguing about?
I just want to get some clothes in here. That's it.
Oh, why is she like?
I
You don't even know.
I don't even know. I just want
That's your mom.
That's more. That's what I'm saying. She don't even need to be in the police car anyway.
Yeah, but she can't call 911 and say that.
It wasn't even that serious.
No, I get. But when
can't call that in and lie to the police
serious,
about it.
though. You know what I mean?
totally could have shot him. We didn't know what was going on.
That's why she
And it's in Florida.
We all up. You got a hoodie.
He knows she said he pointed a gun because he couldn't believe the shit. He was saying, "Are you serious?" on the 911 call. He was baffled. And he still didn't cuss her out.
You know what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, there would have to be a little bit more, but still, like,
I'm gonna take it off.
you could go, you could be like, no, and you could go to reach for your wallet or something, and then all of a sudden it's perceived because she said that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't want to. I mean, you guys could have shot me for real, and it would have hurt it. You know what I'm saying? I would have been on the floor looking crazy as fuck.
That man said it would have hurt it. Oh, goodness gracious.
Nothing physical together.
No, nothing physical. That's what I'm saying.
You don't have a gun?
No, I don't.
House, nothing.
No.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean you don't have a gun, man? Y'all had this nigga on the ground and in cuffs and patted him down thoroughly. You gonna ask, you don't have a gun? Bitch, you read the room.
Do you mind though, before you go back in, just hang out, wait till we leave before you go back in there, or you do it for the car right now?
I'm just gonna leave. I ain't even.
Is that your car?
No, that's not.
They said wait till we leave because they don't want to hear his mama mouth if they allow him to go in while she out there. They're like, please let us take this bitch away first. You standing outside, and once we leave, go in there and do what you need to do. But please don't do it while we here, because your mama is going to be annoying and loud and abrasive. And we're not trying to have it right now.
That's a long boat.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna walk across the
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, even. Yeah, we're good.
Then she gonna lie and say, my son said he gonna burn me. Burn me, he got a gun. This young man is respectful as fuck. And she talk about this nigga said he gonna burn her, even though he doesn't want her to go to jail.
Well, I mean, we got to address the issue with her. Yeah.
So she wouldn't go to jail, right?
No, she's probably going to jail, yeah. You can't call 911 and lie. Yeah, you can't lie. Yeah. Yeah. It's basically like a false report, which is a crime. So. pointed it at her, and that you were blocking her car in, and that you threatened to do all types of shit. Yeah. I know, man. I know. It's crazy. Yeah, just don't. Don't go down there, please. So if you want to leave and call somebody, take a ride, just walk down towards Pinewood.
This man not in handcuffs, but I'm in fucking handcuffs. You understand?
You're detained right now, so it's.
You said I'm detained?
That's it.
Boy, stop lying to her. And yes, bitch, you in cuffs. Because you said this man pulled a gun out on you.
Yeah, that means you're just not free to leave.
Yeah, but this lady said I'm going to jail because I'm lying on the call. I said I didn't want y'all to shoot my fucking son.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Look, that's not my call. I literally got here.
Y'all down there laughing with the person who disrespected their mama, bro. Come on, bro.
She called 911 because she was seemingly disrespected. Notice she hasn't told y'all how he disrespected her. She has not told y'all what he said or did to her that would be disrespect. She just keeps saying, he disrespected me. You don't disrespect your mama. What did the nigga do? He blocking my door so I can't leave. Is that the disrespect?
Now he walking out. Come on, bro. That shit ain't player. Hey, bro. That shit crazy. Like, bitch, I raised you with a. That shit crazy, dog. Like, come on, bro.
Bitch, I raised
you. Know that black officer that's down there?
Bitch, I raised you. She can't stop calling her own son a bitch. Meanwhile, while trying to tell y'all how much she loved him and she wouldn't want him to get shot.
Yes, that's my sergeant.
Could you go get him, please? He know me.
I have to stay with you. I can't. I literally, for policy, I can't leave.
What could you call his name? Call him down here?
What do you need him for?
Because he know that I'm a great friend. He know I'm not even like that.
I'm sure he's familiar with the call.
No, if he was, he would have came down here. Can you please call him down here?
Okay. No, listen, he will come down here.
He know I'm a great parent. I ain't like that. His mom is definitely a hood rat. She got a nice body though, but she's definitely a hood rat. She had him young because she looked like she don't look like she's 40 yet. She about 35.
Right, come on, bro. You don't do no shit like that. Come on, bro.
Well,
What did he do? I'm still waiting to find out what this nigga did. 911 don't know what he did. The police officers here don't know what he did. And according to him, he don't know what he did. Other than he was trying to get some clothes all night. She wouldn't open the door, so he slipped in the car. He didn't break in the car because ain't no windows and shit, damn it. So apparently the car door was open for him to sleep in it.
He was in handcuffs too. You could get out of them.
Bro, could you please call him down here because he know that I'm not like that. Trust me. I raised this little boy since I was 15. Bro, this shit is crazy, dog. When I tell you this shit is crazy, bro, I swear to.
Wait, what? You raised this little boy till he was 15?
Bro, could you please call him down here because he know that I'm not like that. Trust me. I raised this little boy since I was 15. Bro, this shit.
I gotta slow this shit down. And put some closed captioning on it. The fuck did this horse say? Oh no. That is too damn small.
Come on, bro.
Well, he was in handcuffs too. You could get out of them.
Bro, could you please call him down here because he know that I'm not like that. Trust me. I raised this little boy since I was 15.
I did not just tell y'all she had this nigga at about 16. That's what she said. She raised this little boy since she was 15. He 19. I told y'all, I said the lady was about 35, 36. I could tell by her shape. She was still young. I was a year off. I'm good at this shit. I raised this little boy since I was 15, bro. To just hot in the pants. hot in the cock.
Bro, this shit is crazy, dog. When I tell you this shit is crazy, bro.
Fast is what they'd call them.
So can you please call him on the radio, please? Please.
1110-191. When you get a chance, sorry, she's just requesting to speak with you.
It's like kids, bro. Like y'all be disrespectful to y'all motherfucking parents who do everything for y'all. Like that shit ain't.
The same way you disrespected your mama, bitch. Notice the white dude was like, fuck yeah, I disrespect my mom. Depends on what the bitch did. White dude was like, fuck yeah. But I agree with you.
Right? Bro, y'all just like throw a person in the car when they start disrespecting them. Like that's how that goes. Like I don't give a fuck how you if you don't disrespect your parents. That's wrong. You don't do that. Then I could have got him with Charles Street and sitting in my car like that's burglary. You don't do that. Did you call him?
Yeah, I did. Over the radio. Here in a second.
Okay.
He acknowledged.
Talking about some I'm lying on the call. So what charge is that?
She said it would be like a misuse of a 911 call.
Bro, this lady is nasty for nothing. Like,
I don't know how the call came.
What she mean nasty for nothing? That lady didn't say shit to you, but you going to jail for misusing 911. How was that nasty? He just told you how it was. They said stand up, and you was like, for what? And she said you going to jail.
Came out, but just to put it into perspective, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what over the phone.
Yeah, like he was like, I'm gonna burn you, and I said, excuse me, y'all need to come because young kids do be at me. But I said, y'all need to come.
She ain't say none of that shit on 911. See how these bitches be lying? She straight up said he pulled the gun on me. Now he said he was gonna burn me, and I told them they need to come because these young kids do be. She's still lying on her fucking son that she been taking care of since she was 15.
How the call came out, but just to put it into perspective, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what you said over the phone.
Yeah, because I was like, he was like, I'm gonna burn you, and I said, excuse me, y'all need to come because young kids do be at me. But I said, y'all need to come. That's what I said.
Okay, so
why is this bitch lying knowing 911 calls are recorded? Let's listen to the lie one more time. This shit is scary how they hold be lying. They're lie on their own goddamn kids.
I don't know how the call came out, but just to put it into perspective, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what you said over the phone.
Yeah, because I was like, he was like, I'm gonna burn you, and I said, excuse me, y'all need to come because young kids do be at me. But I said, y'all need to come. That's what I said.
Okay, so think of.
I said, excuse me, y'all need to come. She ain't really. We heard. I ain't got time to skip this shit back. Bitch, you lying though.
About it from our point of view, right? It
Yeah.
puts us at a huge lie. Like, we don't want to come out here and have to use our guns on someone. But when we get told information of
Yeah, because that's what that mean, though.
Listen, when we get told that there's guns involved, we have to be prepared to.
But I didn't know y'all would do all that.
Well, we have that.
What? This bitch is lying. She said she told him to do it to prove she wanted him to go through that to prove a lesson. Now she's saying, I didn't know y'all would do all of this. And keep in mind, this is 2020 motherfucker 6. Every black person that's old in a bitch, that's her age, 35 and below, 35 and above, fuck it. Every black person 30 and above know how police are responding when motherfuckers say it's a gun involved. Don't give a fuck what race, creed, or color you are.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You have to think of like our point of view from it, right? We come to a call and we hear that there's guns involved, and mind you this, so you ever play the game telephone?
Yes.
Right? How like you say something, you say in someone's ear, by the time it gets to the fifth, something completely different.
Yes.
That's kind of how dispatch is, right? So they're getting information quickly. What they relate to us might not always be the truth, right?
No, I did say
right, but I'm just saying, like, they could say like
Shut up, officer. She was about to explain to you how she did lie and say he pulled the gun on her. She telling you that she just said that he said that he was gonna burn her, which means that then at one point she said he was reaching in his pocket. She didn't know what he had. She ain't said none of this shit now. Now it's he said he was gonna do this, and I told them they need to pull up. But you clearly said on the 911 call he pulled a gun on me.
Us might not always be the truth, right?
I did say
right, but I'm just saying, like, they could say, like,
I did
person took, you know what I'm saying? So you have to think of it from our point of view, right? So we're coming here.
She was about to snitch on herself, officer friendly. She not listening to you no goddamn way. There's a black woman, sir. She not listening to you.
Right? Like I
never knew
literally,
that, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we're all coming here, light sirens blowing through red lights and
I never knew that.
right? Like I took, you know
This
what?
bitch is lying.
When we get told that there's guns involved, we have to be prepared to.
But I didn't know
react.
y'all would do all that.
Well, we have that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You have to think of like our point of view from it, right? We come to a call and we hear that there's guns involved, and mind you this. So you ever play the game telephone?
Yes.
Right? How like you say something, you say in someone's ear, by the time it gets to the fifth person, it's something completely different.
Yes.
That's kind of how dispatch is, right? So they're getting information quickly. What they relay to us might not always be the truth, right?
I did say
right, but I'm just saying, like, they could say, like,
I get what
person
you're saying.
took, you know what I'm saying? So you have to think of it from our point of view, right? So we're coming here hot, right? Like I
never
literally,
knew that, yeah.
right? So we're all coming here, light sirens blowing through red lights and putting ourselves at risk in traffic and other people at risk to get here.
In the age of Tamir Rice and others who the police have pulled up on the scene and shot because motherfuckers said they had guns and they were kids, and she gonna say she didn't know this. The black lady that got shot through the window in Texas, just really, the nigga girl, shut the fuck up.
And then when the information is told by someone over the phone, but it's not true, that becomes a charge. That it's happened in the past is why it is a state statute now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's mandatory. I get in trouble.
I don't know. I don't.
When y'all pull guns, I didn't know what to say. You say you're gonna burn me.
Right.
You act like you got a gun. I don't know what.
Again, we've heard her son in the background on both 911 calls. We've observed him, even with guns drawn on him, not lose his cool and his shit. We've seen him say she doesn't need to go to jail. Nobody needs to go to jail. It was just a verbal argument because I wanted to get close. And she is still sitting here saying, my son said he was going to shoot me. And that's why I told y'all he pulled a gun on me. Well, him saying he was going to shoot you is still you lying, bitch, because you said he pulled a gun out on you. They need to take your motherhood license.
I get you. Look, I'm not going to say yes or no. It's not my call. You're just in my car right now. I'm not the officer that's the primary on this. I'm just trying to...
You going to jail, bitch.
Educate you a little bit in terms of...
Didn't come yet.
He's still talking with whoever's going to... I guess the responding beat officer, she just got here. She was coming from another call. So I guess they're relaying the information over there right now.
So she the one taking me?
Again, I don't know. I've been with you the whole time, so I don't know what they're discussing over there. She also wasn't here at all for it. This is her area. Her beat is in her. So.
Yeah, son, she wanted them to get there quicker, and she also wanted them to have guns drawn out on them to emasculate them. She said that you need to learn. I wanted him to go through that. Because it's a known fact that police will, black men, they come heavily armed unnecessarily a lot of times. But in this case, it wasn't unwarranted because this lying bitch said he pulled a gun on him. If she hadn't have lied and said he pulled a gun on him, they would have pulled up regular. But she knew that. She wanted him to lay on the ground, on the pavement, and experience that. Imagine if he'd never experienced that before in his life, and the first time he experienced it is because his mama got it to happen to him.
She came here after she handled her other call. So again, I'm not going to say yes or no because I don't want to, give you false information, but I'm just trying to let you know of I know you're dealing with your own stuff, so you're not going to think like, oh, how the police going to react, but now that we're calmed down a little bit, and you have to also understand how we're coming to look
when
how
you
many.
said the telephone game, that's just like when you tell somebody something to get back and you get all up.
Right. Dispatch is just relaying information. It might be, 75% true, 80% true. Like,
No,
you know what I'm
say
saying?
he had a gun, but when y'all put the phone number, of course, that's apparent.
I did say he had a gun. So, bitch, when they say you lied and you made a false report, it's true. You lied and said he had a gun. They searched him. He ain't left the scene. There is no gun. You told them he ain't had no gun. I just said this so he could feel y'all wrath. So he could feel the force of the white man.
That's just like when you tell somebody something to get back and you get all up.
Right. Dispatch is just relaying information. It might be, 75% true, 80% true. Like,
no,
you know what I'm
say
saying?
he had a gun, but when y'all put the phone number, of course, that's apparent. I'm gonna take up for myself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the sergeant too right there?
No.
Only the black man?
Of course,
there was another sergeant. I can't see him right now.
Take up for myself. The boy didn't do shit to you. He didn't physically hit you, but he pulled a gun on you.
No, I'm seeing right now. You'll get the chance to speak with him. Don't worry. I don't think the issue.
He pulled a gun on you, and he didn't go in the house and get his clothes and leave before the police pulled up.
Is what's happened with you and him. I think what they're discussing is the misuse, if there is. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So you could explain to him the whole situation with your son, but you're not. Yeah, I totally understandable. That's not our. I don't. But that's not our.
I can tell you don't know. Yeah. You can tell you don't have kids, but a parent, when the child is disrespectful to their parent, you would have been more like, yeah, he's wrong.
Oh no, I agree.
Ma'am, what the fuck did he do that was disrespectful? How many minutes are we into this goddamn video? She just keeps saying it, but won't specify what the fuck he did. 21 minutes into the motherfucking video, and we still don't know what this nigga did that she deems disrespectful at all. What the fuck did he do? At this point, he deserves to be disrespectful.
Disrespect my parents. I'm not against you on that. I'm just saying you're in the back of my car right now. One, because we need to separate you guys. Just because you're in the back of a car doesn't mean that you're arrested or anything. And also, two, I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
I swear.
That's why you didn't call him down here. You didn't even call him down here.
Did you not hear me?
I don't know. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
My car is open. Okay. My keys are in my car. You can just lock my car and give me my keys. That's all.
Okay.
I'm steady telling this little boy.
Look, well, I told you, right? This is how you go about it. He's an adult. He's a legal adult. He's
And
going to keep disrespecting you.
He's out to my car. That's what I'm telling you. This man was in my car. Jump.
Okay, listen.
He would not let me leave.
Okay.
She's still being a bitch.
We're gonna put her in my car.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm going to jail.
How he didn't let you leave?
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't
So
say
the black
he
man
was-
said I'm going to jail because I was scared y'all was gonna shoot my son.
Ma'am, this bitch is delusional. Lock my car. Let's just wait a minute. I lost my train of thought. He's out to my car.
If he's out to my car, that's what I'm telling you. This man was in my car. Jump.
Okay, listen.
He would not let me leave.
Okay.
Oh yeah, how he not gonna let you leave? And you didn't say he was behind the car. You said he had the door open and wouldn't close it. Bitch, why you didn't just hit reverse real fast? I'm just saying, you could have pulled off. You didn't say he was blocking you. He was standing behind the car.
I did not know. No.
We're gonna put her in my car.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the black man said I'm going to jail because I was scared y'all was gonna shoot my son.
So the black man said I'm going to jail because I was scared y'all were gonna shoot. Bitch, no guns would have been drawn if it wasn't for you. I like how the regular trees are mixed in with the palm trees in that neighborhood.
My car door? That's not why.
Come on.
What I'm going to do? For getting false information? I did. Sergeant! Sergeant!
Okay, come on.
Could you come down here and talk?
We're not making.
Sergeant, Sergeant, Sergeant. Bitch, you still going to jail. It's recorded, lady.
This is Tawana.
Come on.
I did it. I didn't want y'all to.
Not Tawana. That says it all right there. Yep.
Okay, come on.
Could you come down here and talk?
We're not making.
This is Tawana.
Come on.
I'm guessing the white officer's name is Sarah.
I did it. I didn't want y'all to shoot my son, so of course I'm gonna say anything. What the fuck? I didn't want y'all to shoot my son.
I didn't want y'all to see my son, shoot my son, so of course I'm gonna say anything. What the fuck? This bitch is just talking now. Nothing she's saying makes sense.
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Okay, come on.
Could you come down here and talk?
We're not making.
This is Tawana.
Come on.
I did it. I didn't want y'all to shoot my son, so of course I'm gonna say anything. What the fuck? I didn't want y'all to shoot my son.
Why would you say anything? You said he didn't have a gun, but on the phone you said he had a gun. So if you were concerned about him being shot, you probably wouldn't have called him and said he got a gun.
That's my only child, no matter what he do. That's my only child. I'm not gonna let y'all kill him. That's my only child.
No matter what he do, but you just said he's so disrespectful. He's so disrespectful. You don't disrespect your parents. Oh, this is a textbook case. And how women just will lie.
She doesn't have pockets or anything. So.
She does realize she got the right to Moraine salad, and she just gonna keep lying to the end. Fuck it.
Could y'all,
Take the phone real quick.
could y'all please ask them to lock my car door? I have my car door running in
Once you're in
open.
here, I could leave and I'll go over there. I'll make sure everything is locked.
And could you ask them to come down here?
Sure, I will. Again.
Like, she detaining me for what? Come on, bro. These kids is fucking disrespectful for nothing. Hold this.
And I don't think we're ever gonna find out what she deems disrespectful that he did. We're not gonna get any specifics.
He's 19. Like, I'm going to jail. Is this a felony? Did I?
No, it's a misdemeanor. But yeah, you going to jail.
I'm fucking going to jail. And I'm on my way to fucking go handle my business. I'm going to.
I thought you was going to work. Now it's to handle some business. First she said she was on the way to work and she can't be late to work because she done been late before. Earlier this week, I think she said pussy.
Jail.
That is a hell of a work outfit to have on. I'm just saying.
Like, I'm going to fucking jail.
It looked like she was going to work the whole stroll. That's all I'm saying.
Because I didn't want y'all to shoot my son. Of course, that's my only child, no matter what he do to me. You don't have anything in your shirt and your bra? Yes, I have one key. Where, can I ask for the key is? Yeah, if you do that, you're gonna drop it. Here, it's right. No. Right side. You feel it? Hold up, go up. Top part. Yeah. Other side, boom. Got it. Okay. What do you want done with this key? You want to take it with you or you want to leave it? You want to take it?
That key sweaty as hell.
Oh, I look a man. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, she didn't shook the wig off. Son of a bitch. That was not on my bingo card. I was not doubting if that was her hair or not. This bitch done shook the weave off it. Well, the wig off. It's technically not a weave. She shook the wig off. Some of my bitch. Who expected to see that happen?
Hold up, go up.
I'm actually mad I didn't get to see them titties bounce before the wig took off.
Yeah. Other side, boom. Got it. Okay. What do you want done with this key? You want to take it with you or you want to leave it? You want to take it? Oh, I look a man. Like, what the fuck?
I look a man. Oh, wait. She got. Well, we can see her eyelashes though. We can see her eyelashes. Oh shit! She finna go sell some pussy for the 40. I with you, Glim. Oh, you said she was going to get the rose, but she was going to get an old trick. She was going to get an old regular. It's business shit. It's safe to say that's not a lace front or a sew-in. It came off easily.
Top part. Yeah. Other side, boom. Got it. Okay. What do you want done with this key? You want to take it with you or you want to leave it? You want to take it? Bro, I look a mess. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? All right, ready? I'm going to jail.
That motherfucker came off with one hop. Is this normal? Like, how? If it came off that easily with just one bounce, how does it stay on during the day? Like we definitely know ain't nobody pulling it, motherfucker. But like a strong breeze come through, it get caught on. So how does it stay on all day? Hell, it stayed on while she was getting handcuffed and shit. But then when she just bounced one time, it fell off. When y'all got too much going on, I this shit at least I look like she got some braids underneath. I don't know, but it's not a sew-in.
Oh, about my kid.
Oh, god damn, dog. Oh, shit. Oh, the wig made you look like that? Wait. Oh, my damn. I thought this bitch had on a stocking cap. That's her hair. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is her hair. I thought that was a stocking cap. I was like, it looked like she got some braids under the stocking cap. That is her motherfucking hair. But do you see how she went from like a 6 to a motherfucking 1 when she took the wig off? Oh, shit. I don't even care how her body looked no more. Ooh, goodness gracious. Wow, Cinderella. Ooh, dude. Sarah, just go and take her to jail, Sarah. Fuck this shit. This ain't right. Wig on.
Bro, I look a mess. Like, what the fuck?
Wig off. I gotta look at these braids. I thought that was a motherfucking stocking cap. I thought it was a stocking cap. There is no stocking cap. You can't even see the braids. You can see like 3 braids, but you can't see the rest of the braids. Ooh.
Oh. Like, what the fuck? All right, ready?
But that boy mama ugly as hell. I know the kids gave him the blues at school talking about how ugly his mama is.
I'm going to jail about my kid. Like, come on, my kid. Like, that shit crazy.
Hello, everybody.
Can y'all please get my keys out my car and lock my car door, please? I'm begging y'all.
You want the keys to come with you?
Yes. What car is yours? That white car. Y'all have to cut it out. Like, I'm really going to jail.
Is that hers? Yeah.
I'm really going to jail.
Yes, you're really going to jail because you lied, bitch.
We don't have reports.
I'm going to jail because of a fuck nigga, not because I lied. It's because of a fuck nigga, and this fuck nigga is her son.
You want to? I'm not going to get the keys. Yeah. Did the son?
Yeah, I think so. He walked down the street. I don't think so. I don't think in this for what she's going for is related to like him being the victim.
West Palm Beach.
Or the other sergeant, the black sergeant down there.
Whoa. What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
So you want to speak to specifically an African American sergeant?
No, I'm not even gonna say.
I want the black sergeant. He's like, whoa, that's racist.
Going for is related to like him being the victim. Yeah.
I think she done sold some pussy to the black sergeant before. That's why she keep trying to call this nigga down there. He like, hell no, I'm not finna lose my job for you, bitch. You shouldn't have called 911.
Or the other sergeant, the black sergeant down there.
Whoa. What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
So you want to speak to specifically an African American sergeant?
No. I'm not even gonna say it. Like, I apologize.
No, because I can walk away. I mean,
no.
You want a sergeant, you got a sergeant.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not fitting your preferred criteria, but
No, it's not that.
okay.
Yeah.
So what? You know him or something?
Yes, I was gonna ask him because he know like that I'm not that type of person. So when I see
He
something,
definitely ain't supposed to talk to you because he know you. Conflict of interest.
when I seen him put my son on the ground, that's still my only child.
Okay.
And I told him, I was like, no, I just said that, but I didn't.
Ma'am, you told him to get on the ground, fuck nigga. You was not telling the nigga, what do you mean? You was encouraging him to get on the ground, like the officers. Now she talking about some, well, I seen them lay him on the ground. Boy, I'm damn near tempted to rewind this fuck it. We got time. We got time. This bitch live. 26 minutes where we at now. Just for old happenstance, we gonna take this motherfucker all the way back. Just for shits and giggles.
On January 14th, 2026, a mother calls 911 requesting help with her son who is refusing to get out of her car so she can go to work. However, the situation takes a dangerous...
She going to work. That's the first lie. She going to work. She was going to sell some pussy. That is not work attire that this woman had on.
...turn when she calls back minutes later claiming he is now armed with a weapon, forcing officers to respond to the scene with their service weapons drawn. Let's listen to the 911 calls that set this entire incident in motion.
Palm Beach 911, what's the location of your emergency?
Can I please have the police escort?
What street is this, a house or an apartment?
A house. Because I'm not going to keep being late for work.
What's going on there?
My son was in my car last night.
Now he disrespectful her. She can't keep being late for work.
And he will not close my door and I have to go to work.
Okay, so he's inside the car?
He's standing where I can't move my car.
How old is your son?
He's 19.
Yeah, I heard him say, I'm just trying to get some clothes.
He's standing where I can't move my car.
I'm just trying to get some clothes. What is you talking about? He's so disrespectful.
How old is your son?
He's 19. I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious because I can't keep.
She can't keep being late to sell some pussy.
Being late. You made me late the other morning. Bro, send my motherfucking out. Excuse me, would you call?
Yes, ma'am. I have to call in for service. Can you tell me what he's wearing?
He's wearing a black hoodie and some blue pants.
Okay, are any weapons involved?
Huh?
Any weapons involved?
No, no weapons involved.
So the first call, no weapons are involved.
And it hasn't gotten physical at all, right?
Well, it's gonna get physical because he's standing in my face, and I need to go. I'm not going back in the house. I'm not.
Just let me get some clothes. I ain't going back in the house. I've been banging on the door all night. This is a low down bitch.
What did you say?
What's your first and last name?
My first name.
All right, what's your phone number?
I just want to get the clothes and leave. He ain't loud. He ain't yelling. But she said he's so disrespectful.
Okay, what's his first and last name? No, his. All right, I have the call in for service. We're going to get somebody over there as soon as possible, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, had she just left it at that, she wouldn't be going to jail.
West Palm Beach 911. What is the address of your emergency?
Yes, he has a gun out on me. Just pulled out a gun on me.
Where are you located?
He just pulled a gun out on me. Now he said he was gonna burn me. Now he was reaching in his pockets. He just pulled a gun on me. Blatant lie.
Free, who is the person?
Yes. Yeah, that's serious. Your ass gonna get slammed and everything. Yeah, that's
Your ass finna get slammed and everything. But didn't she tell them officers about 15 minutes later that she didn't know they was gonna respond like that? But she is on 911 telling her son, I told him you got a gun. You finna get slammed and everything. That's my only son. No matter what he does at the end of the day, I didn't want y'all to kill him. You finna get slammed. I mean, this lady is the Wicked Witch of West Palm Beach.
serious. Yeah, that's serious. Yeah, that's serious. Yeah, that's serious. Yeah, that's serious.
Hello, ma'am.
Could you please stop?
Who is the person?
My son.
What is your son's name? Okay, and where's the gun now?
Right, his mother hand, so hurry, motherfucker come.
Oh my goodness, where is the gun at? In his motherfucking hand. So hurry up and motherfucking come. Says nobody that has a gun pointed at them. It's in his mother. That's a low down ass bitch.
Who is the person?
My son.
What is your son's name? Okay, and where's the gun now?
Right, his mother hand, so hurry, motherfucker come. And he would not let me close my door of my car to leave. You need to send the police as soon as possible. Yeah,
okay, where is he now?
Standing behind my car. I'm gonna stand where my door is so I won't shut my car.
You can stay on the phone until
standing where my door is so I won't shut my car. Standing behind the car.
Officers arrived there, currently en route to you.
With a gun pointed at her, cleared apparently.
Thank you.
So what happened that he pulled the gun on you?
Because he said he was outside all night. He broke it. He was inside of my car, and I have it on footage. Here, the police were here. Hello, hey.
Why he pull a gun on you? Cause he said he was outside all night. He broke in my car, and I got the footage.
Yeah, for the rest of you, I got it. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Lay the fuck on the ground, boy. Lay on the ground, bitch ass.
I didn't know y'all was gonna respond like that. And when y'all said lay on the ground, I didn't want y'all to kill him. Yeah, this is her response to the police telling him to lay down.
Bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Nah, bitch ass. Lay the fuck on the ground, boy. Lay on the ground, bitch ass.
Walk out. Walk out. Walk out. Walk out all the way.
Nah, bitch ass.
Lay on the ground. Lay on the ground.
Lay on the ground. Lay on the ground, bitch ass.
Ma'am, stop. Stop. Put your hands behind your back.
Nah. That's my son. I wanted you all to come so he can leave me the fuck alone. He don't got a gun. I wanted y'all to come to teach you.
I wanted y'all to come to teach his ass. But she said she didn't know that was gonna respond like that. Boy, they hoe be lying.
That's not our. I don't. But that's not our.
I can tell you don't know. Yeah. You can tell you don't have kids because a parent, when a child is disrespectful to their parent. My car door. I have my car door running and open.
Once you're in here, I can leave and I'll go over there. I'll make sure.
I'm going to jail, and I'm on my way to fucking go. Wait, can I ask for the kids? Yeah, if you do that, you're gonna drop it. Here, it's right. No. Right side. You feel it? Hold up, go up. Top part. Okay. Yeah. Other side, boom. Got it. Okay. Where do you want to go with this key? You want to take it with you or you want to leave it? You want to take it?
I look a man. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what the f?
All right, ready?
I'm
I
going
look
to
a
jail
mess.
about my kid. Like, come on, my kid. Like, that shit crazy. Can y'all please get my keys out my car and lock my car door, please? I'm begging y'all.
You want the keys to come with you?
Yes. What car is yours? That white car. Y'all have to cut it out. Like, I'm really going to jail.
Shut up, bitch.
Is that hers?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm really going to jail. Bro, I'm gonna go to jail.
We don't have reports. You want it? You might go get the keys. Did the sun?
Yeah, I think so. You walk down the street.
You would think she talking about her baby
I don't think
daddy.
in this
She talking
for what
about
she's
her
going
child.
for is related to like him being the victim. Yeah.
For the other sergeant, the black down there.
Whoa. What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
So you want to speak to specifically an African-American sergeant?
No. I'm not even gonna say it. Like, I apologize. No.
No, because I can walk away. I mean,
No.
you want a sergeant, you got a sergeant.
Okay.
I'm sorry I'm not fitting your preferred criteria, but.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
so
not
what, you know him or something?
Yes, I was gonna ask him because he know like that I'm not that type of person. So when I seen them put my son on the ground, that's still my only child.
Okay.
And I told him, I was like, no, I just said that.
This is the same lady that said, fuck nigga, lay down, fuck nigga, now bitch ass nigga.
But I didn't. And that's my only child that I have. I had it when I was 15. It just, he was being disrespectful towards me. And I was explaining that to them. And I was like, as a parent, I don't know if y'all have kids, but that doesn't feel good for you to been to raise your son and you've done everything for your son and he disrespect you. Like, that doesn't feel good. You don't have kids, must be.
No, I have kids. I feel you, but still, and let me just stop you right there. I'm not here to change the outcome of whatever this case is.
Yeah.
I'm here if you want a supervisor. Is there anything the officers did wrong?
Yeah, because when I said that, she was like, oh, you lied. I was like, you got to remember, that's my son.
Like I said, I get that. But if they have probable cause, they have probable cause.
But I lied when I said that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
hold on. Once again, I'm not here to argue why you're being arrested. If there's something the officers did, if they mistreated you, something like that.
No, she didn't. I just tried to take up for my son. So I didn't. When they put guns on my son, of course
She tried to take up for the nigga that she lied on and had them respond like that in the first place. This ain't real.
I'm say, no, I'm not telling the truth because I didn't want y'all to do nothing to my son.
Listen, hold on. Then you can't be telling the dispatch that he has a gun. What do you think we're gonna do? We're not mind readers. We don't have
you're not
vision.
listening to what I'm saying. You're
okay,
not
then what are you saying?
What I'm saying is I called the police because my son, he was in his hand, acting like he got a gun. He said, I'm gonna burn you. I said, what the F you mean by that? When they came and they put him on the ground, he had guns. I said, no, because that's my son at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So I didn't know what they were gonna do to him.
Bitch, you didn't say he said he was gonna do anything to you, ho. You said he poured it out on you. That's what you told the dispatch. And then when the police got there, you said you was reaching. Thank you for the super chat.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
No, and
so I lied and I told him, okay, no, I just said that, but that's what he said for real.
Okay, so what's your issue? Because I'm going to tell you this.
Yes.
Anytime there's a gun involved and something like that, we obviously
That's what he said for real. But what you told dispatch is he pulled it, not he said he was going to shoot you. Do you see the discrepancy in your statements, ma'am? She don't get no fuck. She thinks she can lie her way out this shit.
have to respond in a certain way. He walked away. He's good. Nothing bad happened to him. Right?
I see that, and I lied for him.
I don't know what you're asking from me then. Like I said, if there's anything the officers did incorrectly, then I can take a look at it and review for policy violations.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, what do you want from me? Like, because there's nothing. You're telling me you lied on 911 dispatch.
No, I didn't tell you that.
You are. Like she act like this shit ain't recorded.
You did say that.
If I'm talking, you're not listening to me.
You just told me you lied.
No, I did not. You're not listening.
Speak again, and then we'll revisit.
Did you hear what I said, Mel? Did you hear me?
You're talking to me right now. You're not talking to her.
Okay, this is what I said. I called.
Okay.
Me and my son, when I came outside this morning to get in my car to go get my hair done.
Mm-hmm.
My son was sitting in my vehicle.
That's what she called going to work and going to handle some business. She was finna get her hair done. And she ain't want to let the nigga come in and get some clothes. Now on dispatch, she said, you made me late for work. I can't be late for work again. Now she telling the white man she was going to get her hair snatched.
My son was sitting in my vehicle. I jumped up. I jumped like this right here. I said, get out my car because I got to go to my appointment. I got in my car. I tried to back up, but as you see, the wall was right there. I could not back up. I called the police. He still was talking jump, still was talking jump. The lady said she coming. Then he said, okay, I'll burn you. I said, what the fuck you mean you'll burn me? I said, okay, he was in his hand, his pants. I said, okay, excuse me, he got a gun. He not supposed to have a gun. And I called the police. So when they came and they put him on the...
But he didn't have a gun though. And you didn't say he ain't supposed to have no gun. See how she just adding shit into the story? Or who did you say excuse me to? Like she is still lying on her motherfucking son. And if I hadn't have seen this fucking video, I wouldn't fathom that a mother would do this shit.
Ground and they pulled out guns. That's when I told the police, no. He don't got a gun. I just said that. And she said, oh, you going to jail? And I'm like, at the end of the day, this is my...
So you're saying he actually did have a gun. You just told him, no, he ain't had no gun when they pulled guns out on him. And she thinks this story is going to keep her from going to jail on this little bit ass charge. Let's make no mistake about it. This charge is little as hell. And we still don't know why she wouldn't let this nigga get his clothes. Thank you again for the super chat.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sir.
My son, like y'all, I never knew y'all would come pull guns.
So now, let me get this straight. I want to just so I get the story straight. You're saying now he did have a gun. You lied to the police about you lying to cover for your son.
Yes.
Because where's his gun at? We didn't find one.
Because he ducked it off already. That's what I'm telling you. He ducked it. My son been out here. You know how long it took y'all to get here when he said that? Look around. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. That's why I said I don't know if I'm
I'll go over there and I'll look for a gun.
You gotta keep him. And now when they ask where the gun is, she says, look around, but he had her door blocked and wouldn't let her leave. And she was on the phone with 911, so she would have seen him toss a gun. And then we all saw the young nigga stretched out in the street. They told him to put his hands behind his back. They cuffed him. They patted him down. They found no weapon. And she still is sitting her motherfucking line. For no reason. Why, women? Why?
That look around. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. That's why I said I don't know if I'm
I'll go over there and I'll look for a gun.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And get the cameras. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. That's why I was so mad. I said, do y'all have, sorry for screaming, I said, do you all have kids to know how that feels?
Yeah,
that's what made me say that. The other man said, no. I'm like, that's why when you telling me this, I'm like, no, you're not listening to me. I'm talking. Maybe I'm talking in circles, but I'm talking. I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, and I'm trying to listen.
Sorry.
And once again, like I said, that's all great and dandy, and we can go look for a gun, but what we have is what we have, okay? So you told us as soon as we showed up, I lied about the gun. What are we supposed to think?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to think?
Because I was protecting my son. You're right. You're absolutely right. I was protecting my son. I'm not going to lie to you. I was protecting him. You're right.
After lying, I'm not going to lie to you. I was protecting my son. And she thinks this makes sense to her because she thinks she'll be able to talk her way out of jail while saying my son ain't supposed to have no gun and he had one. So if I can't go to jail for false 911 call, I need y'all to take this nigga to jail for a felony that could fuck his life up. This shit here, this 911 shit is a misdemeanor, and she is willing to get this nigga a felony on his motherfucking record. And we still don't know why.
Sergeant, you are absolutely right, and I got myself in charge for nothing because it's just like I was protecting myself. When y'all, I didn't know if y'all was gonna pull them guns. That's my son.
And as a parent, I respect that. As a parent, I respect
That's my son.
Unfortunately,
nobody disrespecting me or not, even though it's not right. I'm mad.
And listen, as a parent, I respect it. Unfortunately, as a law enforcement officer, I have to take it as is, right? Like I can't let what I have at home personally to dictate what decisions we're gonna make, right? Like, listen, I have a son, right? I have 2 daughters as well. That doesn't mean that if I go out to a call and there's a kid and he pulls a gun on me, I have to do what I got to do, right? Because I can't sit there and say, oh, I got a kid, and then he shoots me, right? Or he shoots one of them. So that's the thing is, like, I know what you're saying, but you got to understand, I'm talking to you as a law enforcement officer. I respect what you're saying as a parent because I feel for you, and I understand. But right now, you know, unfortunately, you can't talk to the dad in me. You got to talk to the law enforcement officer in me. So that's why I'm responding the way I am and saying, hey, listen, okay, that's what we have is what we have. All right, I'll go over there. I'll take that officer right there. We'll go look. Which car is yours?
That white car. We didn't put nothing in my car.
And now she finna make them waste their time looking for a gun she know her son didn't fucking have.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
I feel sorry for this young brother.
I feel like he put it on the side.
Okay, we'll go over there and canvass. Who lives there? Just you?
Yeah.
There's nobody in the house?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll go over there and look.
I feel like he put the gun on the side of the house.
I know he can't get in my house.
All right. If we find something, I'll let you know, and then we'll change course, okay?
Despite the defendant's admission, officers were required to perform a tactical sweep of the area. A thorough search of the vehicle in the immediate vicinity was conducted, but no firearm was ever retrieved. Following her arrest at the scene, the defendant was transported to the county jail and booked on charges of misuse of 911 systems, a violation of Florida statute. At her first appearance the following morning, a judge found probable cause for the arrest and set her bond at $5,000. Unable to post the bond, she remained in custody for the duration of the legal proceedings.
What the fuck? She could make the $5,000 bond. That is karma for your motherfucking ass. But at least she got time served, which is probably why she didn't make bond. Just like, fuck, I'm gonna sit in her and get time served. But that's what your funk ass get.
Of Florida statute. At her first appearance the following morning, a judge found probable cause for the arrest and set her bond at $5,000. Unable to post the bond, she remained in custody for the duration of the legal proceedings. On February 5th, 2026, after spending 21 days in the county jail, the defendant entered a plea of guilty. The judge accepted the plea but chose to withhold adjudication, sparing her from a formal felony conviction on her record. Regarding her sentence, the judge did not order traditional supervised probation. Instead, the defendant was placed on a 1-year court-ordered payment and performance plan. She was assessed $423 in total fines and costs, but the court provided an alternative for her to clear the debt. In lieu of cash, the judge ordered her to complete community service at a rate of $10 per hour. She has exactly 365 days to complete these hours and pay her remaining fees. If she
No, so she ain't have to spend no money, just do community service. Sweat equity. I would like, Judge, fuck your community service. I would rather just pay you these $463. But she sat in jail for 3 weeks because she didn't want to pay $500 to get out.
fails to meet these requirements by February 5th, 2027, she could face further legal action. With the plea finalized and her time served accounted for, she was released from custody that afternoon. Her attempt to save time for her work schedule ultimately cost her 3 weeks in a jail cell. She was released from custody that afternoon, faced further legal action. With the plea finalized and her time served accounted for, she was released from custody that afternoon. Her attempt to save time for her work schedule ultimately cost her 3 weeks in a jail cell and a year of court oversight.
Bruh, she wasn't going to no fucking work. It was a her problem. Okay. What is this one entitled? Why is it not all the way back here? Come on. Oh, the lady is buying cars. She steals IDs, buys cars, then reports them stolen.
Excuse me. I need to talk to you.
What are you doing? Hold on.
329. Send me a second. You have to call him. $300.
Keisha, what are you doing?
Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Stop.
Where am I going to house?
Give me a hand. Give me your hand.
What are you doing?
Give me your hand.
They gotta be a BBL.
Stop resisting. Stop.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
I got one resisting.
I'm not resisting.
I'm not resisting. Send back up. I got one resisting.
I just said I wasn't resisting.
Give me your.
Just because you saying you not resisting doesn't mean that you're not resisting.
Hand.
Channel stand 3.
Sorry, sir.
Hey, 3, go ahead and head out that way.
One thing.
Go
to the car. You got anybody to watch the kids?
No, I don't.
We got 2 in a row with fat asses. I think the fat asses is starting to make these women have attitudes. I think that's what it is. That has to be it.
Sit on the hood of the car. You don't want you to say answer. No, I'm just lean on.
What's the channel now?
Thanks, go free. 39. So right now you're being detained just because you lied to me about your name. Okay? So I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer while you're being
yesterday.
If you can afford a lawyer, if you cannot afford a lawyer, one be appointed to you to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any point in time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements.
How you fucking up there and that's like the most important line in your job?
Do you understand the rights I've explained to you? Yes or no? Do you not want to talk? That's fine.
You just did all that.
He wasn't listening, man. He wasn't listening. So, do you not want to talk to me? It's okay if you don't.
No. Like you still going to jail, bitch.
Do we got somebody we can? Who's you going to jail?
I mean, I have to. Can you give that to him?
Yeah, what time? What time?
Give all of that stuff to him.
With the keys?
No.
Carly Morgan, Shane Smith.
No, not that's in the pink one.
Damn, look at them titties. What's go?
I was trying to put it in.
I just gotta see.
You gotta see my code?
No, I don't want to see your code. I gotta see you. Make sure you're not doing anything crazy.
I'm not doing it.
What do you mean? You don't want me to see your code?
Stairs.
Man, you ain't gonna get your phone no more.
All right, put it on speaker.
Please leave your message.
At least he being nice and letting her call somebody.
All right. How far are you? I'm down the street. What's going on? All right. Just come and get Fat Man and the keys to your client stuff.
Hey, what's up?
Can you tell him to go?
Go in house. Okay. 321, right?
Can you go up there by his door? Can you call her back? Can I wait till she's here?
Who? What you mean?
The person that's here, that's how he's standing outside.
Yeah, you want me to tell him to go inside? You want me to wait? Which one?
I don't want him. She said she's down the street, but I wanted to talk to her before she.
That's fine. What do you want to do with him? You want to go inside? Okay. Stand by then. 469-381-58 on the Mustang. No. She don't get nothing. But I'll call you back. I forgot she's out of town. She said she wanted to say something to her before she left.
On the phone with his whole
The girl in the car. Just roll down the window.
Which one of them? 2022 Ford Mustang Mach E, gray in color, to Polish Sleeve, Atlanta. Active valid, thanks for none.
Copy. But it's another car here. It's registered to the same girl that's identity she stole. It's a Mustang brand new with a paper. I think is that the girl I ran earlier? Or no? Yeah, that me and King tried to run her yesterday, tried to call her, she didn't answer. The Jones female? That's not her. The person I'm out with. So funny enough, she had a paper ID, like she just went from the DMV. Just came from the DMV. That's how I ran her. Yeah. It's in the call. I don't remember it. The paper's in my car. Appreciate it. Yeah. And my thing is, the car, like, we ain't got too much. False name? Yeah. Probably. I didn't even look, honestly. But it's a car here. It's registered to the girl that's in New York. She hasn't made a case yet because she's on vacation out of town. But I got the keys and everything. So she was just worried about getting the keys to the person. So it's involved with the scam that they're doing. Mm-hmm.
That white girl got so much money. She said she'll take care of it when she get back from vacation.
She texted me how much she found it. When I told her I needed her to fill something out in the statement. Okay. I think he did it yesterday. On the Mustang today, yes. Yeah, the Mustang is in the call today, and the Tesla is to be in it from yesterday. Yeah, yeah, that's ugly car. Yeah. I can do it. So what King was telling me yesterday is the scam that they be doing, they'll report the car stolen, and after 30 or so days, they get the money back for it. I don't know how he figured that out, but that's what he told me yesterday. Yeah, and the Vernisha female, she works in taxes and insurance. So that's how we thinking she got the lady's information, and that's why she got all these cars and whatnot in her name. Wait, King, what you about to do? What you about to do? Okay.
Stop it. Yeah, we just got arrested. I'm not sure exactly why. I was gone.
That's her ID.
Sir, her grandmother was talking to.
1 second, I'm on the phone. I'll come talk to him.
Everybody want to talk now. Grandma.
That car's involved too. I ran it, came back to the same. That's the female I talked to yesterday. They gave me the false name. Right. Yeah. She had a Mustang, call a tow truck, and some Texas PD. Brito now, we saw me a record. Yep. Yeah, can you hear me? Yep, and we just told me we still can take the ID for all right now, but for the girl over the phone. Yeah, so yeah, how much more you got to do in that case you working on? Okay. You mind just taking that real quick? The ID file from the actual Carly girl. Yeah, just take a phone for it. We can say we can do it. Just get her consent and all that on it. Like I said, I'll go ahead and type it up. Just if you want, just talking to her real quick while I handle this. We about to tow the car. Just by talking to her and saying like, hey, so we're gonna go ahead and take the report for the identity fraud. Are you okay with pressing charges? That's all I need. Yeah, that's it.
Can we give her 3 numbers so she can get in contact with us? She don't know nobody knows about her.
Okay, that's cool. I got it.
Why is this lady water?
My number is 470-659-2888.
Then they just doxed her.
329. We copy the Georgia 27 by name. As you can put it to it. you got a little evidence back?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 phones. Yep. Okay. Got it. And also, she has 3 phones. You want me to just tag those in evidence? Okay. Did that look fake to you, the paper ID? It looked legit, honestly.
It looked legit, but
10-4, thank you.
Jimmy, run somebody else.
Do the evidence, sir.
Let's go on evidence. Jimmy, run tonight, 312.
Negative. It's her. Yeah, it's her under the other girl's name. Yep.
Performance evidence shall be taken to the PA.
Yes, ma'am.
So I talked to her yesterday. Well, Dyer talked to her yesterday, and she said yes, it was some fraudulent activity done on her. Yeah, it's the same girl. It comes back to the same girl from yesterday.
Oh, shit exciting.
Yep. And that's the name on her ID, the paper ID, Carly.
Issued 6/22/25.
Also gonna call the Hind. So she didn't want to talk. Oh yeah. See if she got a garage actually.
Conyers had a deal there. Take warrants for forgery, whatever. Right now, she would be
in custody right now, and I spoke to the officer.
You go over there with the other officer around the car.
You be here shouting. All right, this is last one. This is short. We're not watching this whole thing. I just got to show
What's your
y'all
question?
how people are crazy. The title of this video is, as y'all see, Bible study. That's the title of it. Bible study. What's it? 16:28. I'm just gonna take it back a little bit so y'all can actually see. She is reading the word. She is reading the word.
Ways with the breastplate of the righteousness in place. Whoever
She is reading it out loud for y'all. Y'all, this is serious. It's on YouTube. These folks is crazy. Wait, right after reading the Bible, now she got the tarot cards
defeat. Investment.
Wait.
Long-term view, hard work.
Wait, I know this part. Now she was doing. Now she was reading the Bible, and then broke out the tarot
It says
card.
soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, and meditation. Consciousness, alignment, personal value.
This is crazy.
Let's talk about what about time travel? I can do a 360 for y'all.
Right
360.
Right after Bible study and
I got
tarot
something
reading.
for a minute.
I should have put some music on.
And that's it. That's all I had on that one. That's all I'm saying. God be letting folk play with his name. Like, this bitch went from reading the Bible to reading tarot cards to shaking ass. And she said pussy. It's amazing, but I guess you could do all things through Christ. But yeah, that was the craziest one out of all of them. The breastplate of righteousness. She was reading the Bible to you heathens, and then read you niggas horoscope with the tarots, and then she did 360s for the freaking niggas and started twerking all in one live stream. Hey, that is a range of talent, though. I gotta give it to her. That is it. She gave y'all a whole bunch in a short amount of time, and it's weird. And it's just weird. God don't do that to these people. But all right, y'all. That's all I got. To the next episode, Lil Channel, Big Voice. We out. Oh, no. It's Lil Channel, Big Voice, Fanboy out.
Low key, niggas hating but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat.